In my impromptu speech, I'm going to talk about a very sensitive topic, which is about the battle for Mosul. We know that it's an impending issue. We all know that since last June 2014, when ISIS came to Iraq, it took over many parts of Iraq. And also 140 article areas were not a part out of ISIS occupation. For example, when they took over all these parts, and now the central government is asking the Peshmerga to take part in this battle. And we have to very consciously deal with it. For example, before we going to take part in this battle, we have to have our own decisions before, because we have to think about the consequences after the war and what's going to happen for the Kurds. Before I go too deeply, I would like to mention that the Kurds must have trump card. If they have trump card, then they can guarantee the rights of the Peshmerga. That's why I'm saying that we must not take part in this battle because of two main reasons. Firstly, it will cause sectarian conflict in Iraq. And secondly, the Peshmerga budget has been suspended by the central government since last year by the former Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki. Why it causes sectarian conflict? Because right now, ISIS is ruling many of the Sunni areas, and if the Peshmerga takes part, and on the other hand, Hashd al-Shahbi, which is also called Popular Mobilization Forces, then it will cause some kind of contradiction, because at this time, like people in the Sunni areas, especially their tribes, they think that Peshmerga and Hashd al-Shahbi are two different ethnic groups. One is Kurds, one is Shia. If they come, they mean that they want to declare an outraging war against us. That's why we have to be very conscious about this. Since it's not our wars, and what we have to do is only push back the terrorists only from the Kurdish areas. If we go deeper, then we will face unforgettable war, and we will have many casualties, and it will not be a good result for us. My second main point is that the Peshmerga budget, we know that since last year, the Peshmerga budget has been cut off by the central government, and at the same time, Peshmerga is defending the rights of the people regardless, thinking about their ethnic backgrounds. For example, let's think about Kirkuk. There are many different ethnic groups. The Kurds, Turkmen, and even Arabs are living there. And Peshmerga has never thought that we must only protect the rights of the Kurds there. Also from the many Arab areas that are locating the 140 article, many villages. And still there are people who are infiltrating ISIS members to come to, attack some, to launch some surprise attack. And also, we should give this right to the USA. For example, sees this interest in this war, and they have to launch it. And more than 60 countries have, formed a global coalition, and you see that their airstrikes have been continually shelling ISIS bases and arsenals in, these war areas. And lastly, I would like to tell you something very important, which is we have to, as individuals, and raise awarenesses to our government that what can we do? Why should we go to this war? We should not actually, because it will never give us any benefit. And what we have to do is only pushing them back from the Kurdish areas. Thank you very much.